If you've been doing things a certain way for a long time, you cannot possibly, mind you, I'm speaking to myself as well, because I'm a perfectionist and I'm used to things clicking, Steven, like that. I'm just good at everything. So I'm just used to performing my way for adoration and glory. But for God, it's completely different. You cannot perform your way for him to love you more. You can't perform your way into heaven. You can't perform your way into him believing that you're a good person. And I'm all about performance. So I'm a little confused. I'm a little flustered because I'm so used to doing good things to get good results. And I'm used to people showering me with admiration and encouragement and glory because they're not used to people doing things with decency and order and integrity and with good character. But with God, he like, I'm not worried about what you do. I'm worried about how you feel, how you act, how you treat people, and who you are inside. And I'm just like, I'm used to doing stuff for performance and for a merit. I'm used to doing stuff to attain stuff. So God is the complete opposite. He like, nah, you ain't gotta do nothing for me to love you. You ain't gotta do nothing for me to want to help you or to want to look out for you. You ain't gotta do nothing for me for me to want to bless you and bring good things your way. You ain't gotta do nothing for me. And I'm just like, my brain can't understand it, and I'm sure sometimes yours can't too, because we're not God. We don't think the way he thinks. Our ways are not his ways, right? So it can be very triggering for me sometimes when I'm trying to understand why I'm not necessarily in a certain space that I want to be in yet, or I don't have what it is that I'm looking for, because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. God, I take care of my kids. I don't blow up my baby father. I leave him alone. If he don't want to help, I don't ask. I don't go nowhere where I'm tolerated. I only go where I'm celebrated. I spread your word. I teach your word. I understand your word. I meditate on your word. I go to work. I mind my business. I shut up. I don't fornicate. I don't do none of the stuff I'm not supposed to do for the most part. So I'm like, what is the holdup? And he just like, nothing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But you've been doing those things for a long time. So you got to teach yourself. You got to teach the environment. You got to teach life that you are no longer that person. So God is like, you got to do this for a long time, because you've been doing that for a long, long time. I'm 34. I've been living my own way for 34 years. Now he like, you coming to me. You trying to live for me. Cool. But you got to do this for a while. This can't be no, oh, I'm going to do it right now so I can get what I want. Nah, this got to be your lifestyle now. So this is your lifestyle, then this is what I expect, whether I'm blessing you, whether I'm giving you what you want, or whether I'm giving you what you need or not. So it's a little confusing for me. So I just wanted to encourage you, because you might be going through the same thing, that God sees you. God knows what's going on, but he's just trying to make sure that he's trying to get all of it out your system. He don't want 95% of it out your system, because that 5%, just like he said, watch out for the yeast that comes from the Pharisees and the Sadducees, because it can multiply. What does yeast do? It builds up, it bubbles up, and it bubbles over. Just from a little bit of yeast, just from a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know that, you're not going to understand how God want to move with you. So God moves with everybody differently, but he wants to cleanse us. So if he's saying, I got to cleanse you before I take you to this new place, because when I give it to you, you got to know how to sustain it and know how to act in that situation, then you're going to be waiting for a long time. So I just want to encourage you that you're not alone. I'm going through the same thing. It's frustrating, but it's worth it, because you've been going a certain way for a certain time. So now he got to cleanse you off. He got to wipe you off, clean your hard drive, and give you a whole new software system to run by. But it will be done, because God is faithful.